Welcome everyone to my stream again. Yay. So, still currently trying to set up the stream for the most part. I tried reworking everything, tried optimizing my settings, which now we are streaming at 720p. Yay, finally. You guys are very welcome. So for a little bit, because when we hit 3 viewers, I'm gonna go fully live. Screw it, I'm gonna go live right fucking now. Welcome. Turn down the music a tad bit. So, I'm currently not sitting at my desk because, well, it's kind of boring. So I want to tell you guys about my origin story. Then quickly just, no wait, I forgot to mute everything. For some reason, this is very annoying. Meow. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about my origin story. I know the camera kind of sucks, but I don't really have another one. I could turn on lighting. Hey Google, turn on the lights. I love Google. So I'm going to talk about my origin story. Why I started doing YouTube, who the hell I am. Hey Google. Stop music. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, you just started playing copyrighted music. Not very handy when you're trying to stream, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So I am, well. Oh look, the chat's finally working. Yeah, I saw you got the video done. Finally got the chat working. God damn, that took long. So I'm currently trying to set up part of the thing. Oh, by the way, try and subscribe. I want to see if this works. Did not already. Well, actually, I could just try it using this. Okay, so the other box is down there. I gotta to layer it above. There we go. So membership. Okay, so it's working. So we got the chat working right now. Everything over here is finally working. That's good. Actually, I should also be able to turn on the overlay. Yeah, it sucks though. Possibly try scaling it up. Wait, this looks weird. Let's just turn it off. That's not nice. I don't like it. So, what's my origin story? Well, by the way, it's QnA can always also. So, I'm basically stalling right now. So, when I was 7 or 8 years old, I got like one of those virus alerts on my computer. Or, well, I have like a really big computer. Kind of the same one I got for my server right now. And I got a virus alert. And that was freaking scary. Like, it started screaming. And it had like little pop-up bugs. I keep on looking away because I'm not able to stare in the camera. But it had like little pop-up box like that sits like right there. It had like an OK, and they kept on coming back. Like if you press OK, it kept on coming back. And you're not able to close it because the pop-up box is there. So yeah, I knew a lot about computers already did back then, but like simple shortcuts and stuff. But like I got so scared that I just started crying. Yeah, I cry a lot. Yeah, like a lot. See how much I cried, and you probably could just give up all hope for humanity. But like, it was scary. So my mom came. My mom didn't know what to do, so because I calmed down for a bit, I was like, okay, well, can I try something? And I got the alert to go away. And from that point on, I knew that I wanted to do computers because it just was fascinating. It was interesting, fascinating. It was nice to actually be able to build something that you normally couldn't. Like, I want to build a virus, obviously, but it's kind of illegal and you're not really allowed to do it. There's kind of other websites are not that illegal to make as long as you don't use them to actually scam people, which in that case it was illegal. So, and I actually have been getting a lot of spam calls because my phone number is on one of those lists. Gosh, my information got leaked. I might actually try to call one of those numbers back, but I'm not really able to do it, so that's kind of annoying. I might try to capture the moment. Like, I might try to record the phone call and make like a video about it, like talking to scammers or something like that. Because it will actually cost me money because it will ask me to call back eventually, which I won't be able to do. So I just say, "Can you call me back?" Because I don't actually have any info. But it's kind of like weird, like when I got the virus alert, it was like one of those Microsoft Edge things, and you're not really able to get exited because you got a little box. So I exited it and went on with my day. And so that day on, I'm getting nightmares about the computer being hacked and killing me. Yeah, very weird nightmares. But eventually, maybe that will happen because AI and stuff. AI is kind of scary, not gonna lie. And the world's about to change, which is kind of stupid. Yeah. I kind of hate that there's like no questions in the chat. So, yeah, I just do a lot of computer things. That's also why the hell I learn a lot about computers, because I want to work on computers. That kind of makes sense. Like, I want to, say, build a robot and then hook it up to a Google or a Home Assistant thing and it's able to control it. This is my first one. Say, oh, like, I'll have a camera and I can say, you know, the trigger word for Google and then pour me a glass of, I don't know, soda. And then it will open up the drawer, use the camera to look for the bottle of soda, and then it will pour it into a glass or placed beforehand, and then just bring it over to the desk where I'm most likely sitting. And that's basically one of the things I want to build. Also, I have like plans to build like really big robots. Like I have like a robot design in Fusion 360 that can like move around and do a lot of things, and it's really cool. Like it isn't that expensive, but it uses a lot of servos, and I don't know if that's the right thing to use for it, because like I have to get really high power servos for it to actually be able to lift a couple of kilograms, because you're gonna have a leverage effect on the arm, obviously. So like, but from that day on, I wanted to work on computers and wanted to do like IT stuff, and I needed money for it. And I thought, hey, YouTube is a thing I can do, because I was not old enough at that point. And I was like, okay, what if I start doing YouTube? So I made a Discord account. Remember, I was only 10 or 11 years old at that point. So I started doing stuff like that. And then I got like 14 subscribers on that account, and I got a lot. Like, I got banned from YouTube. mainly because I was underage. So yeah, I did illegal stuff technically, and yeah. So I wanted to start making money off of something I could do, and technically you have to do things. Shut up, Galaxy Void. And technically you have to do other things to be able to get a job. Like I have to be 16 years old, which is only 2 years left. If I to make a job or get a job, I will start doing things for my YouTube, and I will maybe start even hiring an editor for the videos. Who knows? It's all in the future. But yeah, I could just start building a robot or something I really want to make and then just use it. Also, I want to build an electric bike, which is actually not that hard to build, or no humans pedal at a certain speed and at other speeds. What if there was a device like an electronic shifter that would measure the RPMs at which you're pedaling and then shift according to those RPMs so that you're always in the highest efficiency, like pedaling speed area? Because that could be kind of interesting to try and make. But that would, you can actually. What if you just use a DC motor and measure the voltage and turn the voltage into RPMs? Because technically you could do that. Because I don't only need a certain range, I could just measure the voltage in those two ranges, and then I could just say if it's under this, then shift down, and if it's above it, then shift up, or go gear up, and then just have a speed work like that. Because technically you could use an old brush DC motor or brushless to figure out the speed of an object, because you could just measure the voltage and then read the voltage separately. Eventually it might start degrading though, because you're gonna have to turn a motor. It's fine. So I just want to build things, and well, just like I said, I started doing YouTube because I wanted money, and then eventually I got 13 years old, and I made my account on that birthday. So I made my account on the 13th exactly, because I was like, yes, I got funny to do Discord. Let's go do Discord, and yeah, I'm now doing Discord and YouTube and do all the other things that I wanted to do. It's kind of annoying. Because why can you not actually go on the web when you're young? Like, what's the problem? Well, not safe for work content, obviously, but like, should talk in Discord too. What do you mean with that? What do you mean with talk in Discord too? Is sending stuff to me? Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna click again and check them. Stream. Whoops, caps. The YouTube one. Oh, wait, you made another short. Also, everyone go check out Crazy Fox. Let me quickly send a link to his video in chat. You have to go check it out after this, please, because I'm going to try to record it. Here we go. Let me try quickly pasting it in here. I'm not actually going to paste it, goddammit. Okay. Now, I don't want to select everything. That's why I hate trackpads. Obviously, it's going to also copy the... What if I just do this? Copy link. Yeah, that's better. There we go. And now we should have put the link in thing on the server. Yeah, maybe I should start talking a little bit more in the servers and stuff. Mainly I don't talk too much in the server because there's not too much going on in there. What's like... How many members do we got in the Discord right now? 1, 2, it's like 4, 8, 28, 24 maybe? Yeah, around 24. 28 if we're gonna count all the bots. Which one of the bots are currently offline because my server's not... Well, actually it's turned on. I stopped bot offline then. No. But yeah. So, got any questions? So yeah, so I want to start making money off of YouTube so I can just go do other things, but I don't have the money for it. So I was like, okay, well, I can try investing into a microphone or a new camera, which I'm currently using this one. Sorry for that, but I'm currently using the microphone I bought, and I'm basically trying to grow on YouTube, but 4K quality. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's wrong with my webcam. It's just like crap. I got another webcam I could try that one if you guys want to, but it will probably be worse and not that good quality. Actually, let me go try that one. I just yeeted a USB stick on the ground. That's not good. Also, I'm basically just trying to do a bunch of random shit using my web. Actually, this actually look better. I don't know what the I don't know what the lighting is. Because it sucks. Like, yeah, I could use it, but it just doesn't work well. Plus, it's like not even that high quality. I'm pretty sure it's like the exact. I'm pretty sure it's like slightly better, but I don't know if it's as good as the webcam that I use for my other shit. So I guess I can try using this one. I actually used this camera multiple times in different live streams. It's the GoPro. Yeah, I know. I'll try to do with this camera, and if this doesn't work, I'll maybe try switching over to phone. Normally, I want to do live streams on phone, but I'm not really able to do that because I haven't reached the amount of subscribers I can. I could possibly try using Discord, but that's not really worth. Okay, so camera is attached and live. Let me try. Sorry for the wobble. Why? Okay, so now I just paused it. Can my laptop start shaking or stop shaking? Oh, yes. Please. I want to make you guys freaking seasick. Why does it not show up? Why do you not show up as a camera? Go up. Now you're working. It doesn't want to show up. What if I just create a new source, hopefully with the camera this on? That's if you 1 second. I'm trying to add this camera into it. Video capture device. Add new source instead. Video capture device. Add source. Device. Tiger device. Yes, here we go. We got the camera. Camera's going. This camera sucks for lighting. It does work. I was watching J-Rig everything about scammers. This is way higher quality though. Like way higher. I could possibly try getting proper lighting for this if I go sit over at my desk. I realised my freaking microphone's still over here. I'm putting pressure on the display. No, everything's collapsing. 1 second. Everything's coming down. Next, yeah, I will get a laptop that I'll be able to buy. Yeah, I know it's dark. Oh, it just disconnected, didn't it? Pretty sure just, yeah, it just disconnected. Dolwyn Media Player. Okay, actually, this is slightly better if I place it like this. Actually, I think the lighting does make a really big difference. Hello, Tiger device. Will you please work now? Oh wait, shit. I think it's now working. Yes. Do we have... Sort of. Yeah. Yes and... I don't know. 1 second, let me put this microphone back into its mount. There we go. It's back in place. Even though the mouse sucks, sorry for that. What if I try placing it over here? Nope, sorry for the free advertisement there. Okay, so oh god. Oh god. This is not good quality. Why did I say I don't like this? Hello. That looks so goddamn dumb. Let me grab the camera now so I can maybe adjust it. I'm pretty sure this camera quality is even worse than the other one. Yeah, it's have way more lighting because it's an action cam for outside. That doesn't work. 1 second. It's so weird seeing everything so close up. Let me just move it above the other camera so you still get all the other things. Let me just blind myself using a light. I guess you can use it in case of webcam if I move it up here onto this over here. put it underneath the PlayStation camera to keep it in place. Ha! It works, sort of. It still sucks though. What if I go do this and then stand? That still sucks. So what I was saying is just go talk in general and stream. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to do that because I have to focus on streaming. Let me just switch on this camera. This camera freaking sucks. Frick this camera. Might as well use this one. Oh, good. What the frick's happening? Yeah, I definitely don't look like I haven't slept for 7 years. Reset camera, please. So, okay, soft up. There we go. It looks like a freaking ghost there. If I try dimming. What if I try putting it behind the display? That actually looks way better. So lighting does make a difference. So yeah, I could try talking in Discord and stuff. Don't switch. Thank you. There's nothing really going on in the chat, so there's not really a reason for me to even go talk there. Oh, God damn, just go at alerts. I might join to general. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, obviously, I'm trying to talk to you guys using Discord, so... Well, actually not Discord, using YouTube, so... I guess that's, like, kind of obvious then. That looks so goddamn as weird. So... Yeah, yesens. I've been live for almost half an hour talking about my life again. So... Yeah, so basically I wanted to get money off of YouTube, also create a Patreon page and other things, but just not really a lot I could do. Mainly just because, you know, I'm still technically underage. I'm technically not allowed to actually have a job. My nose is itching in the Netherlands. Can I stop having a freaking itchy nose, please? But in the Netherlands, or where I was born, you could technically get a job from 13 years old. Here in Belgium, it's 16 years old. Frick Belgium. Yeah, I know that I want to go ahead and work, but then when I get 16, I don't want to go ahead and work. Because then, you know, I realize how nice it is to not go work. Plus, you know, like, I want to be able to build things. Like, I want to be able to create creations. Like the thing that I made for my arm. It goes around. Actually, I made a second version of that. It's still shit. 1 second. It looks even worse than the first one. And has less power, but it still, you know, is the same type of device. There's a clip and everything. Oh. And I got this. Yeah. Sorry. This lights are way too bright. Like, I kind of have to not try and stare into it. That's, now I'm blind. Don't maybe runs out of 2 batteries, and now it's being powered by 4, so if I keep it off too long, it will explode. Well, maybe not explode, but it'll definitely burn out. So I'm kind of like surprised how not many questions there are. Bang. Like, there are not that many questions. Like, I was expecting there to just be like a flood of questions and things that are going on. But like, there's not too much going on. I'm actually, yeah, okay, that works. Okay, so I'm just kind of checking through everything, like subscribers and stuff, also. So like, if I'm streaming, like later on, probably PC, I will try exporting all of this into the PC, so I already got all the information and stuff that I need. Also, I should probably start backing up everything, because we're nearing the end of the school year, and then I have to basically give away this laptop. Kind of annoying. That's why I got my server, which is way too much data for a YouTube channel when you got like 681. I'm the only one here. Yeah, actually no, there was another person here. It's just 2 viewers. I'm actually gonna check how many people there are. Oh, there is, because I can check that now. Never mind, it's just me and you. just me and you on this thing. So yeah. Let's go into the order. Anyone here? Like, question: do I make good videos or do I make bad videos, or are my streams bad, or join and left? Actually, I think. Oh. Like, do I make good videos or bad videos, or like, am I a good YouTuber? Like, I want to know things from you guys. Like, I want to get feedback on the YouTube so I can know on what to, like, I know I have to start editing. Like, one of my friends is taking the editing course, so next year she will start editing my videos, luckily. So she'll be able to do thumbnails, titles, basically she'll do everything, but I'll make the videos. Yeah, and she gets like, at the beginning, she's gonna get a 30-70, no, sorry, 40-60 pay cut, so I get 60%, she gets 40, and then later on, like when the channel grows, I'll do 50-50 because she's doing most of the work, and then maybe even 60-40, depending on how good she is. So yeah. Actually no, let's maybe not do 60-40 because that won't technically mean that technically she's making more than I am off of my own YouTube channel. Just weird. So, like, am I good? Do I make good videos? Why did the music just stop? Oh, wait, is it one of those video or sound connected things? Yeah, it's one of these for me. It's one of those things that doesn't work. Video idea. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't have a good computer. Like, like this computer is currently at like 95% just streaming the webcam at 720p. Imagine what happens when I start a freaking game. Like, I have to start streaming at 480p at 10 frames per second and my freaking laptop would blow up. Because it's not worth it. That's why I freaking try doing everything on PlayStation, which you cannot, well, you almost can't crossplay, so. Oh no. Imagine me when I started Squad Mechanic at max settings on accident. Tactical nuke incoming. But like, I try to do a lot of Minecraft streams because it's like the only thing I can actually do and I'm good at. But it's not like, no one knows I even exist because I'm like a ghost in the background doing relatively good videos, because I think my videos are relatively good. And like, I try to proceed and try to just ignore that fact that I'm not being recognized or whatever, but like, it's kind of like YouTube has become more of a hinderness than just like a hobby, basically. Like, I've tried to do it as a hobby, try and even make money off of it, because I actually made like €3 off of YouTube, thanks to you, Galaxy Void. Shout out to him, he's awesome. But yeah, it's not really like worth it to even go do YouTube. I just do it because I have the option to. Plus I'm bored, so I try to do streams, try to do things that I like doing, and so far that's sort of worked out. Also, my 3D pen broke, so I'm not going to make new stuff like the logos and stuff. Because like, I remember making the 70 subscriber one, and then all of a sudden we're at 81 subscribers. And I want to make something for that, but I don't know what to make because I can't make anything. Actually, I might have an idea. Maybe I'll make that. For 100 subscribers though. Bring it to 100 and I'll make the idea. Yeah, that's actually a really cool idea. Let me actually explain the idea before I do it to everything. I want to create like a circle with my logo, with LEDs in the back, because I don't know how to do that. Then I want to program with an Arduino, which I'll then obviously buy. And then every time when someone subscribes, I will have it. Well, that means I would have to do Wi-Fi and I have to do a lot of extra things. I basically want it to like flash every time a person subscribes, which would just be annoying, but I will want to turn it off after some time. That's not gonna work though. What if I just make my logo with LEDs and then like 100 under it, out of wood, like full on wood or plywood or MDF? Because I do have this. 1 second. I got this. I painted my logo on like one of these laptop stand things, And now I basically just use it to put stuff on it, and then the keyboard up on here. And then when I'm like on the bed for the computer, I just put everything inside, put my keyboard up on top, and I basically just go type like this and play games using this on my bed. Which works, but I kinda don't need it. So what if I cut out the logo off of that and then make it so that's like on like a custom DIY 100 subscriber play button? Maybe in the future, because I'm gonna not make any money and I don't have to spend too much. That's kind of annoying. So, you know, actually, I normally don't do this, but please share the video. That's like the only thing I'm asking is press the share button and share with some random people. Even just a live stream will help. Or just to ask if they could go subscribe to help me out or something, because like, I don't know anybody who recognizes me, and small channels do like, oh hey guys, like and subscribe to the video so you can support me. I try to avoid that because I know how freaking annoying it is. But I genuinely do need help from you guys, because without you guys I'm not actually able to grow. So I guess help me out. I know it's like annoying because I like videos who do that, or YouTube channels that do that. I genuinely don't like watching them. But like, I don't have any other way of growing, because like there's no other way of doing other things. Like YouTube is basically like a platform where you upload things and get lucky. That's exactly what the frick YouTube is. No skill required. Even like I can write a simple bot to just use AI voice and just create a script or stuff. Like I can ask ChatGPT to write a script for a video idea that I have in mind, and I could use AI to create my voice, and then I could just use it. I can make a video about me talking about random shit and then use deepfake. You guys wouldn't even know it's me, because the quality is so bad that I could possibly just deepfake this. I mean, I could just make infinite videos without even needing to make infinite videos, which is just like insane. But obviously I won't do that because I like creating videos for you guys. So yeah. But my YouTube channels are basically dying, but also grow. Like it's like dying but growing. It's like hard to explain. Like I've tried to like I got over 200 videos in total on my channel, and I only got 80 subscribers. Some channels got like 50 and already are making like way too much money. And in Belgium, you're kind of limited with what you can do. Like I can maybe try shooting bows or do other stuff, or try to build a freaking firework launcher or something, like one of those firework launchers from freaking GTA. But obviously that won't work because it's illegal here. Well, maybe I could maybe try making a potato cannon, but that too many people have already done that. Like there's not content that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, Hermitcraft, obviously that's the thing you could do. And one of my dreams was to get on Hermitcraft eventually, but they don't even know I exist, and they don't give a shit about me. So that is already out of the window. And I tried to like talk to other big YouTubers, like for example Dr. Pixel Plays was on one of her videos. No one even recognized me. No one said, oh hey, like that's me, Joe. Because in the Bed Wars video that she just randomly uploaded with no intro or whatever, I was in there. I was playing with her. No one recognized me. No one even said from, hey look, that's me, Joe. No one even knew I was in that video. I still got the stream on my YouTube channel. I don't know if it's still up though, but I still got the stream. And I was streaming it and it was freaking fun. But there's not that many YouTubers that give a shit about me because I'm small, and there's not really that much benefit for them apart from making a new video. And I could go around asking random YouTubers, but eventually when I come across the wrong one, my channel would basically just die because, well, I'll be getting hate for trying to go to other YouTube channels. Also, there's a problem with like humanity stuff. Like, I can go to other YouTube channels, try and get my channel to grow so I can make money and make better videos. Because like I'm gonna do like a 90% return on invest to my YouTube. Like I'll put 90% of the money back into my YouTube, which at this point it's over 100% because I bought random stuff like that, and like all the filament I wasted for like little projects. And it's just like I don't know what to do. Like I'm basically lost in the rabbit hole of YouTube because like What am I supposed to do? If I like gaming, gaming is fun. Well, gaming YouTubers out there will probably want to help me, but I know that I exist, so they're not gonna help me. And I've basically also been alone my entire life. Like, I basically sit in my room for the entire day, which is also why I can do these stupid long streams and not have to worry about anyone coming into my room, because it's basically just forget I exist. Which is kind of stupid. So, like, please, if you want and you have spare time, share and help me out. I don't want you guys to just go out and just try and spam everything, because that's freaking annoying, but just, like, telling your friends and family that you found a cool YouTuber, and if they could, like, subscribe or something. That's, like, enough already, because, like, the YouTube algorithm works like this. If a video does well in the stream, it will basically go, and will basically just start growing, which is also, I got all the good videos. Also, tags, the hashtags. Yay, they suck. So, yeah. I made one of those, like I made a video that almost reached 100 views. I was super stoked about that. I was talking about it every day to friends and family, and I was like, yes, I finally got a video will reach 80 subscribers. Let's go. And then I was like, frick, no one's gonna know I even existed. And I was just like, it's an eternal struggle to try and grow on YouTube. Like, you invest money, and you basically have to get lucky, because you can invest, let's say, $1 million into your YouTube, but if it doesn't, you know, grow, you won't get your $1,000 back, or euros, or pounds, or Ghana, whatever you want, whatever money you use there. So, like, it's kind of like a gamble. Like, it's a very early gamble to try and grow on YouTube. Also kind of scary to try and grow on YouTube, since, like, if you buy too much and try and invest too much, yeah, your channel might grow like mine did, but it won't grow enough to give you the money back. Like, yeah, I made money off of my YouTube, but it wasn't enough to say I made money. It wasn't enough to say, hey, look at this. I made the money that I wanted to. I just did random shit and hoped it worked out. And that's all. So, yay. Also, I don't know what type of content I should make. Like, should I keep doing sandbox, like Minecraft and stuff, or should I maybe try switching over to other videos? Because, well, it's just, like, annoying. Also, I'm basically being bullied for my YouTube, because, like, I guess they're jealous, because I was, like, going to actively think about, like, why would you try and bully someone for a YouTube channel which hasn't even reached 100 subscribers? And yeah, I see a lot of things as bullying, even though they might just be trying to, you know, be cool in front of their friends, but I don't really think that's that cool. I think they should go to hell. Eventually they will, if hell and heaven does exist. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but there might be a chance. Or it could just be like that we are already in a version of heaven. We just don't know it yet. Or like a version of hell, but like, what if heaven and hell was kind of like life, but your choices or family or everything was based off of if you went to heaven or hell? Because, like, what if you get bad luck if you go to hell, but you just go to another world where you get bad luck? Like, a lot of bad luck. And the worse you did, the more bad luck you have, and the better you did, the more luck you have. Also, random theory, infinite universes don't exist. Because if there is eventually a universe, like if you get infinite universes, right? There's eventually a universe, right, where I exist. Obviously. And that version of me knows how to teleport between universes. And actually does it, teleporting to this exact universe in my room, sitting right behind me with a knife visible on camera. You can just say the most random bullshit you want in that case. And it doesn't matter because it's infinite. Unless it's accountable infinity, which is kind of weird. Like, you got two types of infinity. A lot of mathematical problems with that. Like, infinite universes don't exist because of that exact reason. You can't have infinite of something because you can't have infinite of something that doesn't exist. Like, you can't have infinite zeros because eventually it'll still be just 1 0. Like, you can multiply 1 times 0 and it will stay 0, but if you multiply infinity times 0 by 1, it will still be 0. Like, there isn't a point of having an infinite amount of nothingness. And sometimes I think we're simulated because we can't have an infinite amount of space because there's nothing in space. So like there's nothing beyond space, basically. Because you can't have nothing beyond space. So it's like weird to think about. Like if you can't have an infinite amount of space, because that would just not make sense. It literally breaks every single mathematical equation that you would be able to figure out with that. And it's basically just like you can't go beyond space because it's technically infinite, but it can't be infinite. So what's beyond space? What could be beyond space? So yeah, it's like a lot of things to like think about, and I think about it basically daily because I try to figure out things about life, and that's also the reason why I do a lot of things. Also, I got first place in STEM Olympics, which is basically like the most logical thinking test you can ever do. Like you basically think logically and hope it works. And there was another kid who tied with me. But somehow I got first place. I don't know how that worked. Maybe I was faster. Maybe there was like they choose me because I was better at STEM. Basically, STEM is like science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Basically, like STEAM, which is STEM but with art in it, which is why it's STEAM, not STEM. And it's gonna like just think logically and just hope you get the answers right. That's basically what I did. I just chose random answers that seemed logical. Like, for example, this is what H2O looks like one ball, and then with two like other things. So H2O, so one oxygen, two hydrogen, or hydrogen times two, oxygen times one, and then it basically showed another one where it was like the other way around, where it was like another element, and you had to guess what element it was. And I just thought, well, they got 3 green, 1 blue, and 1 red, so it must be this. I don't remember what it exactly was. And it must be that because there's no other ones that match that exact profile of amount of items that there is, or amount of molecules, I should rather say. So, yeah. Also, you kind of have to like think about, oh hey, what type of wall is this? I don't know, a solid wall? Correct? It's like trick questions where you don't know if you got the answer right or wrong because you don't know what there is. Like you don't know what the question even means. And I was genuinely surprised I got first, but I'm basically running out of things to talk about. So just start spamming questions and I'll try to answer them. No, but like I want to build amazing things like electrical bikes, want to make DIY videos, like videos that are actually useful for you guys and which you can actually enjoy watching. Like me getting shocked or smacked in the face with a brushless motor attached to a bicycle wheel, which is drive off on, so that kind of shit. Or, me getting shocked by like 40 volts, which actually doesn't hurt that much. Yeah, you might get a little shock, like, but that's like it. You basically like a moment when you basically get like scared, like you scare someone, like that's gonna jolt. That's basically what you get when you get shocked. Like your muscle just tense up because you have amount of electricity that passes through them. That's also how our brains work. And also, teleportation is technically impossible. Well, actually, it's not really impossible, but there's like a lot of extra things you have to do to it because if you want to be anaparatum, there are also electrons in our brains, which cause memories, and yeah, it's a lot of other things, because when you move it anaparatum, you do like a scan thing. When an electron tries to go upwards into a place which is being traveled, it won't, like being moved, then it won't actually go anywhere, and it'll get lost, causing you to get memory loss. Yeah, it might work for non-solid objects. What do you mean? This person in the Discord. The option replied. Crazy fun. I'm not green. I'm not an odd maker, but I made this for you. Green pixel media 0x9. That's actually a color. Wait, am I allowed to use that? Because I got an idea for it. I want to make that into an emoji and make it say touch grass, because it kind of looks like a grass version of me, like my logo. Also, any option replies, so let me go check that. Yeah, see my dad. So wait, so I can. So maybe another day. Okay. That's actually like really cool. Thanks. What does the fox say? Come on, you don't have a better status than that, bruh. I still got the status from the other thing. Oh, thanks. But like, I still got the other status. Oh, hello, only option. Welcome to my QnA. I need friends. So, yeah. Thanks for the thing. Actually, does look like grass. I'm just posting like the Earth channel on Discord so that other people will be able to look at it. That's like the right place to place it. But like I got so many like random theories that kind of make sense on like multiple scales, and it makes so much sense that it can't be like technically it is technically the right answer because it makes so much sense. You can't like the Earth is flat. Well, how do the sun move? Well, the sun moves around us. Well, then how do we have 9-day cycles? I don't know. You got a magical freaking laser ray that moves across it. What? So the sun is a ball of energy. No, it's also flat. Then how the frick do other planets get light? Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, there's so many things that people don't understand yet talk about in their daily lives. And it's just like insane. Boss emoji. I actually don't know what emoji that is. What the name of that one is. Like emoji with glasses, I guess the correct name, I guess. But yeah. But I'm just trying to answer questions that I got in my head because no one's asking questions. So yeah. People are stupid. That's just what I'm trying to say. Well, not everyone's stupid, but like a lot of people are technically stupid. And I like why. I mean, we do have an idea of what might be happening, but we won't know for sure for years to come. Yeah, I remember talking to him like multiple times, like with any option in Rec Room, talking about random bullshit. Maybe not forever. Actually, I have an idea for time travel, but it's so complicated and basically nearly impossible that it might not work. Science is just an educated guess. That's true. So like, my idea to time travel is to like move, like slow down the time of an object, right? Like if you slow down the time of an object, the time around the object will move faster. If we slow it down to 0.01% and then move it back up to normal time in a certain amount of time, then the time around the object will go so fast that basically we don't have to get affected. The world around us zooms by an insane pace, basically like time travel, because we're going slower to the relative time. Damn. Time travel invented by a 14-year-old kid live streaming on YouTube with no money whatsoever and no way on how to do that. Maybe like magnetic. Well, what does time make time? Because technically time is irrelevant, right? Like time doesn't exist, but we just use it so that we know what time it is. There's no other way to basically say that. Yeah, we use time to make sure what time it is. The time exists, but I don't know if it is actually time. Like, technically, time travel is going through the 4th dimension. Wait. Are we technically not living in the 4th dimension then? Because technically, if time exists and we move through time, technically that means that we are in the 4th dimension. Not in the 3rd dimension. 3rd dimension doesn't have time. So what dimension are we actually? 4th or 3rd? We will never know. That's actually really confusing to think. Like, that's actually nice, like confusing to think about. Like, actually, time was rather accurate. Like, we knew day and night. Like, we had sun clocks way before even years were invented. Which, yeah, they were invented. Also, like, would affect like Christmas. Like, they just said, fuck it, let's make Christmas. and then nobody talked about it ever again. Like nobody talks about who made it. Like who made Christmas. Nobody freaking knows because it's so for past time or back in time. Is past or back? Like, why do we call the past the past? Because technically we are passing through time right now, not back then. Actually, what creates time? Because like there has to be a reference for time to be able to make time. Yeah, we use the rotation of the sun, but what creates the rotation around the sun? Isn't time basically relevant to the magnetic field? What if we change the magnetic field around an object? Wait. I might have just figured out how to do time travel. The speed of an object alters the amount of time it technically has. Or how fast you move through time. I just figured it out. If you want to slow time around an object, you have to move it basically near the speed of light, because light is technically accurate to time. That's how the frick we are able to make time. So, let's say you travel something at 99.9999% speed of light for a certain amount of time. That technically will make the speed of the object, or time of the object, go slower, meaning everything around it will go faster. Meaning we technically just time travel into the future. That actually kind of makes sense. What? Did I just figure out how to do time travel or something? I just figured out how to do time travel. No, time travel is equal to the amount of speed an object has. That's why we move through time, and time is constant to the amount of the speed of the Earth. That's why we use time and years by the amount of speed that we go around the sun. 1 year is one rotation around the sun, but to do that rotation, we move. That amount of movement is equal to that amount of time. So if we move an object insanely fast, the time of the object will go faster, maybe? I think it will actually go slower. Because we are going faster than the amount of time around it. Meaning the time of the object will slow down. Meaning time will move faster around the object. Meaning we can change the speed of time. Meaning that we are technically in the fourth dimension. Ma'am! Just figured out how to do time travel, which dimension we are, and how to do time travel in one freaking stream. Damn! No. That traveling through time is not, it's actually impossible, but slowing down time, or speeding it up, is not. What if we go past the speed of light? We then go back in time? Actually, we will go back in time. If we move faster than the speed of light, we go back in time because we're moving faster than light. We should try something. Because light is... If we move faster than the speed of light, like, let's see like particles, right, of light. They all move in one way. That's the speed of light, like, it's a... What if we go faster than it though? Like, what if we go, like, faster than the speed of light? Because technically, these light waves were from the past. Because they've already been emitted. Technically mean we go backwards in time. Time travel is possible. How do we accelerate something that fast without obliterating it? That's a real question. I guess we just don't. Well, actually, what if we dampen the... Nah, because that would... Nah. It would take long for it to accelerate. But if we accelerate it, fast time, that means we'll actually accelerate faster. because we accelerated it in the past, and in the past it's going at that speed. Because a certain amount of light years away, like if we move 1 light year away, we can see 1 year in the past. Because that is true. If you move 1 light year away and keep traveling at the speed of light, time here won't move. And you can see from 1 year in the past. So if we move faster than light, that means we'll see things from the past, meaning that technically we are then time traveling. Technically we are time traveling then. Per definition, that's technically time travel. A boy from 14 years old, in his bedroom with a freaking crappy laptop from school, has just figured out how to do time travel, how to execute it, and how to do it properly. I'm telling you guys, I'm a fucking genius. And we just hit the 1 hour mark. You can see back in time. No, wait, you do travel back in time. Because 1 light year away from here, like we're referencing the time at this point in space. Not there. If we move fast, if we move 1 light year away, the time here will be 1 year in the past, technically. 1 light year away, the time here is 1 year in the past. Doubt there's a way to move something faster than the speed of light. Because then we won't be able to see it anymore. Because it's moving faster than the light that it's trying to emit. Question, will it become invisible or will it stay visible? I'm like looking at like a bunch of particles and something would be able to go through it. That's where teleportation comes in. Because teleporting is basically an object moving faster than the speed of light from point A to point B. That's technically teleportation, or exactly at the speed of light. Because when you move something fast enough, it will be able to pass through solid objects. That's also, what if we create an accelerator that moves the object past the speed of light, or past a certain threshold, and yeet it up against the wall? It will be able to go through the wall. Because that has been proven. You can technically move something into a wall as long as you move it fast enough. That's called quantum tunneling. Moving so fast, you create a rip in time, a rip in space, which is past the speed of light. Because that's the speed of time. The speed of light is equal to the speed of time because that's the amount of time that it will take for the light from that time to emit that distance. I have gotten it. I've got it. I figured out how to do teleportation and time travel. It's hard to explain, but I just did it. Rip in the space-time continuum. No. Space-time is the time is equal to the light emitted from that point. So, basically to say it in them words, time equal speed of light. Speed of time equals speed of light. Time equals light. Because the time for like, let's say 6 something billion light years away, if you're able to still look here, the Big Bang is happening right now. So if we move an object past the speed of light, or accelerate light past the actual normal speed of light, we can technically create a rip. Or rift, if you're talking about Fortnite. God damn. Maybe I was meant to change the world. I might have to ask my teachers about that. It actually makes sense for me. I'm basically like looking, like basically I'm like envisioning, like a wall, like a bunch of little water droplets going like that way, right? Like just going, zoof. And then an object moving faster through it than those objects. Then that object will be able to see things that have already happened, aka the past. And if we move close to the speed of light, the time will stay the same. But if we move at the speed of light, the things that we were to see won't difference. There won't be a difference. That's legit, but I've been telling everyone I'm smart. No one freaking believes me, and this actually does make sense. It's like a brain wave. I've got enough sleep last night, and now I'm just thinking about random bullshit that actually makes sense and actually works. Also, you don't have to do brain cells. You got more than that, but you're just confused because you never actually learned the subjects. I sound like one of those school teachers or professors. I do genuinely sound like that though. Time is equal to the speed of light. Let's say you got like a flashing light, right? Like red, green, blue, right? Red, green, blue, and y'all move. Meaning first blue will hit, then green, then red, or in the order that I said it. If you move at the speed of light, the green will hit it, but then you accelerate an object, it will always stay with that object, causing you to not be able to see time because time is the same speed as you're moving. So we're in the fourth dimension because technically, the speed of an object depends on the amount of time. Because I've seen a video about like a theoretical, like a theory, right? Let's say we accelerate a rocket, like we get two kids, right? One stays on Earth, one goes in a rocket. We move that rocket at like near speed of light type speeds, right? After 1 year or 2 years, or let's say 10 years, like it's time in a rocket, that boy or baby will then be 10 years, but on Earth, the kid will be way older. Meaning time moved faster. What? That's not, wait. Is that a way to reverse aging as well? Because age is equal to time. Sorry, PlayStation, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. PlayStation, shut the fuck up. Thank you. So... wait. Let's go to ChatGPT and let's ask it that, because it's an AI and must probably know that. Because like it makes sense. Enough sense to be an actual theory. I don't know how much sense is actually needed for that. Let's go ask ChatGPT if moving an object at the speed of light will alter the amount of time it has. Because if he says yes, it will. Then we just figured out on how to do everything. No, I just opened up full screen for some reason. Oh yeah. I forgot, it's currently on my keyboard, my laptop. God damn it. It sucks though. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now I need to type in chat. Let's ask ChatGPT if this is true. If my theory can't technically be true. Call back. Tell us about yourself. Okay, tell us about you. Yeah, I'm definitely not add symbol, add symbol, add symbol, add symbol, add symbol, add symbol. Verify your phone number. If I be able to make this, if I be able to make ChatGPT respond to that question, because I know that it knows the answer to that question, but nobody's ever asked it yet. Because I don't want to go search for that. Because I'll be scattered over multiple websites, but ChatGPT looks for multiple websites at the same time and gets no real actual good info. And go verify your phone number, send code, bitch, send the code, send the code, send the code. So 838. Oh, I didn't see it. Here we go. Okay, let's check it. Chat. Okay, chat DPT. Guys, it's true. My theory is true. I can't play any games. But my theory is true. ChatGPT just said it. Yeah. 1 second. It just said time dilation. That's the thing I was talking about. Full screen, please. Work. Why doesn't it not work? Well, let me just do this. And look at it. Read it. I want you to read it. Well, to the theory of relativity, an object approaches the speed of light at time slows down relatively to the observer who is at rest. The effect is known as time dilation. If an object were to move at 99.999% the speed of light, it would experience significant time dilation, meaning the time would appear to pass more slowly for an object than the observer who is at rest. The difference in the object moving would disappear roughly through. Time would appear to pass at roughly 1/22th rate. It would when the observer was stationary. Meaning Huh. Okay, so my theory was partially right. What if we could? You got it. I'm telling you guys, but it does take technically an infinite amount of energy. Yep. Wait. Blinking hard. Okay, so my theory was right, but it's impossible to do it. So it's impossible to move matter past the speed of light. Because that kind of makes sense. Because your object would disappear if you move it past the speed of light. So, let me actually think about this. If you move an object past the speed of light, it would disappear into the past, meaning it will move through the past, but because it's past the speed of light, the mass that it's trying to move or push will become infinitely big because it's trying to move all the light with it. Meaning it would be able to not be able to be pushed past the speed of light. So it knows it's an AI. That's scary. What if I try to regenerate response? Ah. So it does work. This is so cool. I didn't know ChatGPT would be able to help me with the questions right at the time. Wait. Could we move the boundary of speed of light? What if we move the light faster than the original speed of light? Okay, well I'm gonna end the live stream here. It's actually kind of interesting to think about it. Oh god, Discord. Really interesting to think about it. ChatGPT has become so many times better, and I'm actually kind of scared for it. But yeah. Hope you guys like watching my live stream, and see you in the next one.